Tell me what you think. As this is for you.
You did that.
Okay.
It's spicy.
It is spicy. It is spicy.
It's spicy.
I follow instructions.
You did. You followed them good.
Yeah, you definitely challenged me a little bit because I'm not a spicy drinker.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of my drinks sweet, so this is different, but it is good.
I'm a spicy girl.
I'm going to feel it when I go to the gym.
Okay.
I already know. The older I get, the more I... But, hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mom on the Rocks. Today we have Jazz here. And so we're going to be diving into our motherhood journeys. But before we get started, we are going to play a little game. It's called I'll Sip to That. So, you ready?
We're going to be tipsy.
I hope not, because you got to drive home.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Uber
black.
I didn't put too much alcohol in it. This was more about like a savory drink, not about getting you drunk. But yes, I'll sip to that. So, have you ever hid for your kids in a closet? If you have, you sip to that.
And busted out crying.
Oh, yeah.
Had a moment. Definitely. Had an entire moment. Just, what's going on? Yeah, so I'll sip to that.
You'll sip to that? Okay. I haven't had that moment yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll find myself hiding from them. Maybe not to cry, but probably to eat. Because for some reason, they like to eat my food and not theirs. Ooh. I don't get it. But, okay. If you have ever found yourself saying, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. No?
No.
Okay. All right. I like it. We breaking generational curses.
Absolutely.
I don't really whip my kids like that, so I
threaten them.
I do too. They don't believe me though.
I said them like I have more than one kid.
Well, I have two. And I always tell them, I'm gonna get the belt. And they be like, what's a belt?
Oh, they're not scared of you.
They're not scared of the belt. They are. If I raise my voice,
she'll start crying.
Yeah, they'll cry. But they don't care about no belt. They don't know nothing about no belt.
Yeah.
I brought the belt out and they laugh. Like literally in my face. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Ooh.
We got some.
Sip if you've ever eaten the kid's snack after telling them no more snacks.
No.
No? Okay. Sip if you take a kid tax once they ask you to open their snacks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll sip to that.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I got two more for you. And then we gonna jump into it. Okay. Sip if you've ever told him to go ask your daddy to avoid answering them. No? Okay.
I told them to go ask her daddy, and she still had to come back. Single mom life. Ghetto.
Understood. I definitely send my kids to their daddy just to buy me a break because I know he gonna say no. Yeah. Last one. Okay. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay. I don't like that question. It says sip if you've ever sent your kid to school knowing they might be a little funky. That ain't us. I give my baby a bath. Huh?
That's trifling.
Yeah, no, I give my baby a bath every day.
Yeah.
And then, like, if my baby went to bed, we taking a bath in the morning.
Yeah.
No.
Did you put your deodorant on? Let me smell your armpits.
You put deodorant on at 7?
Who?
I mean, I don't
at
know.
5 years old, she started. Yeah.
Really?
It's something in the food.
That's crazy because, like, when my
at 5
baby...
years old, I'd be like, you're funky. Go, please, get out of my face. Go take a bath and put your deodorant on.
When my baby was born, okay, so, like, you know newborn smell for babies? Like
they smell fine.
Yeah, not my baby, not my girl. I don't know what this funky smell was she had going on, but, like, she didn't have the new baby smell. And I was like, is this a girl thing? Like, I didn't know what it was, but, like, it's like her dead skin cells.
Okay.
And it would just smell really funky. And I was just like, I was constantly giving her
have like milk underneath her neck?
I thought it was the milk, but it wasn't. It wasn't just under her neck. It was under her arms, under the indents of her legs.
What you was feeding that baby? Table food?
No, breast milk. I was giving her breast milk. We was not doing it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm talking about newborn baby. And she would just have this, I don't know, but I was definitely giving her like a bath, like two.
Really? How old though? How many
She
months?
was a newborn.
Oh my goodness.
I was literally wiping her off constantly because I was just like, what is this? But yeah, segue. We done went. Okay. So, sip if you ever told them we're not buying anything before you walk into the store.
Yeah, lip curled and all. Don't you ask for nothing. Don't you touch nothing. I did bring that curse. I did.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not there yet, but I I went to Walmart today and I was this close. I was this close. But like I'm trying to teach my son that every time we go to the store, he's not finna get nothing. So
That's really hard.
It is because like I don't mind buying him stuff. Like I buy him the dollar cars. Today he wanted a Sonic shirt, but like I purposely Sunday we went in and I didn't buy him anything because I had to buy his sister clothes because she just started daycare, and I bought her stuff because I usually buy him stuff all the time. And I was just like, no, you need to learn that every time I go to the store, you're not gonna get something. So
gosh, I'm a sucker.
I am too.
And
but
I'll put
I stood
something
my
back
ground.
I'll put like something for me down and like pick something.
I don't even pick something for me up.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and I'll look and I'll be like, yeah, I don't need that right now. But then she'll be like, look at these shorts, and I'm like, well, okay, it is hot. It's getting hot outside. You don't have it, and I'll just get it.
Yeah, no.
No questions asked.
I really do spoil my kids because I feel like they are good kids for the most part. They deserve it. So, and it's stuff like my son wants Spider-Man shirts and stuff. You need it anyway. You need a shirt anyway. When will you not need a shirt? So
well, wait till your daughter gets older because she wants to go to Claire's every weekend. She want all these new shoes. Like she's more girly girl than I am.
Really?
Yeah, I really wanted a boy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I cried at my gender reveal. So
me too.
So disrespectful, right? But when I found out I was having a girl, I was just sad because I knew I wasn't like the prissy, like I wasn't the girly girl. Like that was not me. And I was very scared too because I couldn't comb hair. Like I just learned how to comb hair because I had a daughter.
How long did it take you to learn how to comb hair?
So I didn't start putting braids in her hair until 5. So actually a crazy story happened. Basically, I had a girl, I set her up an appointment to get like knotless braids and she canceled on me. And it was before picture day. So I got on YouTube University and a little TikTok and I bought me some hair from the beauty supply and I just kept trying and trying and trying. And she's like, Mama, I love my hair. Can you braid my hair all the time? So now it's like a every month thing where I'll give her hair break, let her wear her natural puffs, or I'll switch it up and give her, you know, the little color that you see or whatever, just to switch it up. And actually it's a time for us to bond. So I love it. I'm glad that girl canceled on me because now I know how to braid.
See, no, I was praying for a girl, but for whatever reason, I wasn't praying to learn how to do hair. And so we have to visit her grandma every week. Yeah, this is true. I am thankful, but like at first it was just me and her at home. Now she's in daycare, and so I've been waking up like at 4 to like try to comb her while she sleep. It's like you know how some babies be, they be bald in the back.
Yeah,
we still trying to recover from that, and at the same time, she does this thing where she twists her hair, and she likes to take her hair. She likes to keep her hair down. So like if you put her hair up, she immediately like I've combed her hair before we went out and got there. And it looked like I never touched it. Like, so embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
And so, I'm still learning. Yeah. And I'm in the trenches of how to do hair.
How old is she?
Braid. She's 2.
Give yourself some time.
Yeah. It's just, I don't like the looks that I get when I go in the store.
It's okay.
I'm like, y'all, I had her hair done before she got in the car.
She's fed. She's happy. She's taken care of. She not hollering.
Like it don't be looking like it. It don't be looking like she's taken care of. But
they not paying your bills.
They not.
That's how I see it.
But I also remember before I was a mom and I used to see them kids come to the store and I used to be like, what is y'all doing? Now I'd be like, oh my God. Yeah. Like the kids come in there, they got on the princess dress with the cowboy boots and the Mickey Mouse ears. And I'm just like, why y'all let them come out the house like that? I'm like, you know what?
Pick your battles.
I understand. Like,
pick
we're
your
here.
battles.
Like, my son walk around being Spider-Man full time, and I just like, leave him alone.
Can you put the rain boots up? It's not even raining outside. What are you doing? Just walking around the house in rain boots.
I just, you know, and I think another thing is too, like, I enjoy letting them use their imagination, whatever that looks like.
That took some time for me.
Because,
That took some time for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, at first,
what are you talking about? No.
At first, I did used to try to like, you know, put like stronghold them into like, oh no, they don't match you. Yeah. Like, baby, whatever makes you happy. That makes me happy that you're happy. Yeah. You know, so I definitely love to see them doing their thing. Hopefully I learn how to do hair. I am open to taking some classes.
I'll help you.
Yeah, okay.
And then TikTok University and YouTube University.
No, let me tell you something. I don't know how you do it, but TikTok University and YouTube University let me down every time. Why? I will go to the store. Like, I've tried to do my own hair. I will go to the store, buy all the products, sit in front of the mirror. I sat in front of the mirror probably like 4 hours trying to do my hair. And I was like, okay, I'm going to come back tomorrow. We're going to finish it. Came back and tried to do it. Ended up taking it down. I do that every single time. It looks a mess. It don't matter how hard. I am talented at a lot of things. Okay. Hair is not one of them. That is something I just got to pay somebody to do. Yeah. But
I'm not paying nobody. I'm cheap.
what?
I'm a cheap single
So
mom.
I'm cheap too, right? But it's some things I'm just like, girl, you gotta pay for that. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I tried to do my nails, right? You know, the economy been terrible, and
I'm
I was
not
like,
doing that.
You're not doing your nails?
Mm-mm.
I'm on the fence. Like, so I do this every time. I will go to the nail shop. Don't like the way they treat me. I can't really afford to go with my black people because, like, girl, I'm sorry. $100 for a set, not my feet and not my eyebrows. I'm sorry. I love you, but it just don't work for me right now. So I be going to the Asians, and I don't like how I'm treated. I'm like, forget it. I'm about to go on Amazon, order all the stuff. Like, I've ordered the stuff and sent it back twice. And then the last time I ordered, I was like, okay, I'm going to send it to my friend.
Okay.
And I told her, I was like, girl, I'm going to send it to you. But then I still got it. I was like, okay, I'm going to try again.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's not that it's hard. They just don't stay on. Like, I do my nails.
Well, are you doing press-ons? Are you actually sitting there with the drill and, acetone and all of the things?
Not that. They have a new way. It's called like gel X nails
or
something.
That.
So like you do the like you sand your nails down or whatever. Then you put it on like under UV light. And it's like, I see the girlies on TikTok be killing it. Like, they nails look flawless. And they be like, oh, look, it's hard. It works. And I be like, I do that. I be like, I'm gonna try it then. Like, why does it look like this? So
I'm try.
I don't know. There are some things that I just think I have to pay for now. I won't splurge on my nails, but for my hair, I'm just like, I cannot be walking around with my hair not done because I can't do my hair.
Shout out to my hairstylist. I'm not doing that. I'm going to her every time.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna go to my hairstylist, and sometimes I will hop around for whoever got the best deal. But you mentioned you're a single mom.
I am.
So how does that work with having a career and having a 7-year-old?
It actually it sucks. Like, I mean, not necessarily too much. It's more so like, when you get home from work, you want to have an adult interaction with somebody. You want to tell them about your day. I don't want to sit there and tell my 7-year-old how Johnny from Teams annoyed me and my caseload was heavy. Like, someone to just, have that communication with. I don't know, have a drink at late at night when it's all said and done and everybody's off to bed. It's not hard for me to date. You just got to get a sitter, but I just don't prefer to do that. So I just be helping myself become a better woman.
I feel that.
And just put in when the time is ready. I'm sure Boaz will hop up somewhere and be like, surprise, surprise.
So you mentioned that it sucked. And like, I always feel like it sucked. But I try not to complain too much because I am married and I do have help. And like, I'm not a married single mom or anything. Like, I actually have legit help.
Good.
But I still feel like it sucked. Like, I don't really like the sacrifice it takes to be a mom. I think it's like, it just don't stop. It don't matter if you have help or not. It's just like 24/7. Like, for instance, my husband, he packed the diaper bag for them to go with their grandparents. I got a phone call. Why they clothes don't match? We can't even take them nowhere. Why they ain't got enough socks in here? How many shoes y'all? I was just like, but they got clothes.
Right.
Go buy them something. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? And my mom has this thing where she's like, even if it's not your fault, it's your fault. And I just hate that because I'm just like, why?
I feel like we just have this big radar as a mom, like we have to do everything.
Yeah.
But I think the big misconception of motherhood is, it's all flowers and roses, dandies and lions and candies, whatever. But you lose yourself, and sometimes you forget to put yourself first because you're wearing so many hats. There's so many hats that you wear as a mom, and it's like you're obligated to do these things because you're the mom. And I don't feel like sometimes we take a step back to like, okay, let the dad do it. Okay, it's just like it's almost like we have to put our hands in it because we know it's going to get done right.
Yes.
That's how I see it.
So letting dad do it was definitely a learned behavior for me. And one of the things I had to learn is the way he parent is not going to be the way that I parent because I birthed these babies. And it's innate for me to know how to care for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way that he cared for them, like, yes, he loves them, but it will never be the same as how I love and care for them because those are my babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like when he's watching them, like, I be on the camera like, oh, what is they doing? You know what I'm saying? But I've learned to just be like, Lord, just keep them safe.
What is this trust issue that we have with allowing the dads to just be a dad? Like,
it's because they don't be doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, I come home, I've came home. Actually, I've got on social media and the baking soda has been poured out all over it. Like the baby running around, baking soda all on her face. It's all, I'm just like, how did that happen? This
Yeah.
never happens on my
Yeah.
watch. Like, these
Yeah.
things don't happen. And so he's just like, I don't know what happened. I was watching him. You clearly you weren't, you
Yeah.
know, but that's not to like a knock at him or anything. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know. Those are my babies. And I just be like, I'm nervous anytime they're away, but I feel a little bit more safe when they're with my mom because it's my mama.
Great. Yes.
You know?
What is that?
That's my mama.
What
But
is
anybody else
that?
that got my kids, I'll be like, okay.
I can't sleep at night. I can't keep
Yeah.
my mind straight. Like, what's going on? I need to know where they at. I'm checking her location, texting her, you good? You good? She might not even respond to me. Now I'm texting the person she's supposed to be with. She's not responding to me. I said, is she good? Like,
The anxiety that comes with being
so
a
much
mom is
anxiety.
really crazy.
Yes.
And I thought like, okay, at first, like when I had my newborn, I was like, oh, I don't like being left by myself. Like, oh my God, I'm going to drop this baby. Like all these thoughts, right? I was like, okay, eventually I'm not going to think about that no more, right? But now it's like, okay, my baby going to school. Is somebody doing something to my baby? Did they touch her? Did somebody hit her? Are they treating her right? Like, it's just I don't think it ever stops. And I think about how when I used to come in, my mom, she would be like, oh yeah, I didn't go to sleep because I was waiting for you to come back from the club. And like, I think about how she must have felt because like just when they are getting in the car, I'm just like, Lord, let them make it safe. It's raining.
right.
I'm just hoping that nobody crazy on the road. Like just all kind of stuff. I'm hoping my dad's older, and sometimes I leave my kids with my dad, and when he don't answer the phone, I'm like, all right, you know,
Yeah.
he's 70, so you know, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to make sure everything's okay. And so like
Mind
it's just
wanders.
like it's ongoing anxiety. And I feel like, you know, I know God tell you not to be anxious about anything,
That's
but I'm
right.
just like, sir, what's up? Because you kind of contradicting. Like, you put these thoughts in you made me a mama, and now I'm over here worried about how my kids gonna grow up and what's gonna
Yes.
happen. And I'm just like, how am I not supposed to
This
be
feeling,
anxious?
where does this come from? And I'll tell you, I've heard it from women who are married with loving partners, single women who lose their child. It's something, it's like this chemistry, this chemical element balance that goes through our bodies and our minds after, as soon as we push or however you deliver your baby, as soon as it comes out, it's just like you get an instant love, but then you get an instant worry.
Yeah.
You get an instant like, I need to make sure my kid is okay at all times. It's almost like a selfless love, but it's just, I don't know. I thank God for my baby, but yes, it's kind of funny you say that. I started my platform as a coping mechanism for postpartum depression. So I suffered bad. All the drugs you think that they could give you, I was on them. It was bad. But I felt like the only way I could like put myself in a box, I would lock myself in my bathroom or my closet and I'll just start recording doing makeup. And that was therapeutic to me. And I would have her right there. I breastfed till she was 3 years old. Crazy, I know, insane. Don't do that, y'all. Do not breastfeed.
It's not.
Them kids
It's not
longer than a year.
insane. I did 17 months with my son, got pregnant, and did 2 years with my daughter.
Love that.
I'm reconsidering relactating, but I haven't really. I kind of want to just. I'm a scientist at heart.
You have a stash?
No, I don't. Actually, my son asked me for breast milk this morning. He was like, "Mommy, I want some breast milk," and I was like, "I donated all my milk away. I actually was an oversupplier, so I just was giving it out." But I'm considering lactating just to see if I could test my theories.
I love
how to
that.
build a supply again.
I love that.
But I just cannot find the time.
Oh yeah, that's a full-time job.
It is, and I don't really have the passion for it like I did.
Oh, I was a crazy person. I love that. I'd be like, you want some milk and then Chick-fil-A after? Come on.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
like a
know.
bonding experience, right? No?
So I
loved it. Maybe I'm crazy.
No, I don't think you're crazy. I think everybody have a different experience. I don't like to be touched. So people touching me or in my space kind of annoy me. If I like, I don't know how to explain.
No, I understand.
Like I cringe when people touch me. It's just a weird thing that I do.
Yeah.
But I breastfed. Like I nursed my son till he was 6 months. My daughter, she latched in the hospital, got home. She didn't latch anymore. So I'm a pumping mama. Like pump. Here you go. Yeah.
Love that. Okay.
So, I was considering relactating to just test my theories on supply and how to build it and if you can rebuild it. But I haven't really. My husband seemed to be against it, so I don't.
You want more kids?
Hell no.
Because you have your boy and your girl.
I was done at one. I was one and done. Don't ask me how we 2 and through, but we are.
What did they say? Say your plans out loud and God will laugh at you.
Yeah, I don't find it funny. Actually,
new baby coming 2026.
You know, I don't find it funny. First of all, I will be in the nearest state that as soon I'm on a flight. As soon as I just see 2 lines on the stick, I'm out of here. I'm so sorry, but
She'll
I
be in
cannot
Florida.
contribute. I cannot contribute to society no more. I'm doing my part. I got a podcast. I got a mom conference. This is my contribution.
Yeah.
I cannot have no more kids. I will literally go insane.
Okay.
I'm still not all the way sane right now. I'm trying to get myself together.
That's
I'm in
true.
therapy. I'm doing all different things to cope with just
that.
trying to figure out the new me, because there's no such thing as going back to the old you. Like, once you have children, that's it. Like, whatever you thought who you were, you're not that anymore. I don't care how figured out you think you got it. Absolutely not. So I'm still in the process of healing from having 2 kids. I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to just give up my dreams, because I think about it now. I'm like, my mama clearly gave up her dreams. She had 3 kids, and my dad was there, but he worked overnight. So my mom was doing everything, handling the kids' school, homework, that kind of thing, while he was at work or sleep. So I don't know. Like, I don't know why they glamorize motherhood so much, but I be quick to tell somebody, don't have no kids.
It's very ghetto.
Do not have no kids. Like, I created this whole platform to let you know, don't have no kids. Or this is what it actually may look like.
Yeah.
Before you have kids, and now you could prepare as best as you can, because just because we tell you our experience, that don't mean that's gonna be your experience.
Right.
You will literally get hit upside the head with some unknowns, and it's really hard to sometimes it's hard to navigate that.
And reach out to people. I had a friend who just recently had a baby at the end of April, and she's struggling bad, and I'm just like, what do you need? And she was, I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want to bother. You are going to suck yourself into a black hole. You need to reach out and accept the help that people are giving you. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, because I know how I was when I was in that space. But if you are trying to be a mom, or you want to be a mom, or you are expecting, I think that what I would say is make sure you have a good support system. And when you feel as if you don't have a good support system, reach out and make your village, because you cannot do it alone. I don't care if you got a partner. Your partner's going to need his friends. You going to need your friends. You're going to need family. Because I think also the guilt of, well, I had this baby, this man doesn't know what my body went through and what I'm going through right now. But it takes a toll on the man too.
Men definitely go through
depression. And they need the support as well. So don't shut, your partner completely out if you are expecting, because they're gonna feel it, and they already feel bad that they can't help you. Right. They like, you in pain. I can't do nothing. So help them help you. Yeah, I would say that.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. And I definitely am here for building your village. That is something I preach a lot, because so I did go through postpartum depression. Okay. My first child, I didn't make it to meds, but I ended up with that's how I started counseling. And so it helped. And then we kind of got through it. The counseling definitely helped a lot. But my second time around, I did things a lot differently. So when I sent out my invitations for I didn't realize I had tahini on my face.
Girl, I was trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
I tried to hint it 2 times.
Oh my God.
I couldn't hint it no
Oh my
more.
God. Okay, anyway. I missed the hint. I did do things differently. So when I sent out my invitations for my baby shower, I was like, hey, scan this QR code and you could donate to my postpartum doula. I know I can't afford a $50 hour postpartum doula, but guess what? They sent the donations, and so I didn't need much for my baby girl. I did unisex clothes, colors for my son. It was whites, grays, and
I love that.
tans.
I love that.
I passed that on down.
Yes.
And so, I didn't really need much for her. So the fact that, I was just like, hey, look, I need food. You know what I'm saying? They got this thing called Meal Train.
Oh, yes.
And so, all these different resources that are helpful. And it's I did have my mom, but my mama was coming in there frying chicken, cooking. I'm mama, I'm trying to lose weight. I appreciate the help, but you know what I'm saying? You up in here, a full Sunday meal on a Monday morning. Yeah. Why? But I did things a lot differently. I made sure that there was, counseling available for me as much as I needed it after I had my second child. The postpartum doula helped tremendously.
That's good.
And just putting things in place to know how to navigate. I have a village, but I also built it to help me in my situation, because I'm a full-time entrepreneur and things just look differently from mom to mom. Absolutely. So build your village, whatever that looks like. Definitely build your village.
I love that.
What has been one of the most joyous moments of being a mom for you?
Well, I feel like once I became a mom, I think my wow was healing my inner child. There's so much that I do with her that I'm just like, oh, this makes me so happy. Like, am I doing it for her? Am I really doing it for me?
Yes. Oh my
So I be
God.
healing my inner child, but I think that my best moments are just like when she's just like, Mom, this is the best day ever. Oh, Mom, this made me so happy. Or Mom, I love that you listen to me. One thing about me is like I talk to my kid. Like there is
Same.
there's nothing she can't ask me or tell me or there's and then like let's just say after school it's not, oh, how was school today? It was, what was your high, what was your low, what could have been better? And I started
I like
that when
that.
she got to
I'm still in
kindergarten.
it.
Yeah, do it. And she'll tell me, she'll be like, well, I probably was talking too much. Like she'll tell me, and I think that's what gets more it gets the conversation going. Because if you're just like, how was your day? She says, good. No.
Yeah.
What was your high? What was your low? And what could you have done better?
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I have been doing for a while is learning from other mothers. I think
Absolutely.
that's part of the reason why I really like to connect with moms. I didn't ditch my other friends, but like I kind of just be like, oh, your mama? I like you.
Yeah.
It's like you get an automatic,
Yeah.
sharing with me.
We
But
understand.
yes, we
Like an
do. And
understanding.
then I like to see people's parenting styles.
Yeah.
It just helps me decide what kind of parent I want to be. I'll be like, oh, I like that, or no, I don't really like that. I know it's kind of hard for the older generation to understand.
Yes.
I've been told that I was reading them white people books and stuff, and I'm like, I'm just trying to educate. I don't know. I don't know. I'm listening to them white doctors and reading them white people books. I'm just trying to educate myself to figure out how I want to raise these kids so I don't lead them with some trauma.
Right.
But I have enjoyed talking to you.
Me too.
I told you it was gonna be just a flowing conversation.
Yeah.
If you could give one piece of advice to a mom, what would you give her? Aspiring mother.
If I could give one piece of advice, I was gonna say FTK. I'm not gonna say that.
Girl.
I would say don't lose yourself in the process of becoming a mom or being a mom. Like don't wait until oh, my life is good now. Now I can do for myself. No. Start doing for yourself now, because you can lose yourself. And when you have, what do they say? When you're trying to pour out of a half empty glass, you're not going to give your best self. Yeah. So in order to show up for your kids, make sure you show up for you first and don't feel guilty about doing that. So that would be my little dose.
I like it. Okay. Because it's a dose of jazz.
Period.
Please, tell me where to find you at, girl.
So you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything, Twitter, everything's, what is it, Threads now, Dose of Jazz, DOSEOFJASS. And it's just a little dose of me.
Okay, girl. Well, shout out to Jazz. She had us sipping on these spicy margaritas.
They're so good, by the way. You did your thing.
Thank you. I try. But we have enjoyed you guys for tuning in to Mom on the Rocks. We will see you next time. Bye. Bye.